Hello, my name is Peyton Heller Lewis. I am a co-owner of Pathos GG. So basically, I just help with Tommy the Scrub and Joey Northern. We kind of just all three of us work together behind the scenes and make plans and look at people that we have decided to recruit. My beginning with Pathos GG, that's going to take us back about 4 years. Originally, this organization was called Subsist GG. I played competitively for their team in Infinite Warfare, and I spent the better part of my entire career playing for that organization competitively. Made some really, really, really good friends, people I still talk to this day. I competed at Anaheim for World War II under that organization, or under the Pathos rebranded organization, but it was still under the same ownership. So when Tommy and I decided that we were going to start an organization, the first thing that popped into my mind was the potential of taking over Pathos, because I had spent my pretty much the main part of my career playing for them. And so I was very familiar with the entire organization as a whole and who I would be buying it from and what I could get as far as branding and just having somebody to work with us graphics wise. So Tommy and I bought Pathos GG. So it was really cool for me because I went from a beginning rookie amateur playing for the original branding of Subsist GG, and now I am a co-owner of the organization that basically built my career and helped me meet all the people that I talk to pretty much every single day now. So I'm really excited to continue to grow the brand and hopefully do it well so I can make the former owners proud. So unfortunately, as we're just starting to get some momentum moving with the organization, social media-wise and team-wise for our Call of Duty team, I am going to be leaving for about 4.5 months. I am going to Army basic training. I am joining the Kansas Army National Guard. And so that's kind of why we picked up Joey Northern. He is going to sort of kind of take over for me while I'm gone. And then when I get back, all three of us will resume working together as a group. But I'm excited to see what those two and the entire organization as a team can build when I get back from my training. But it does suck to kind of leave in the middle of the momentum building because we've spent a few months now getting things ready to fully launch, and we're starting to pick up some momentum. And, it sucks that I'm leaving, but I'm excited to see what I'll come back to. Things I am excited to come back to. I'm excited to see where our COD team is at, because they've had a lot of very early success in the scrims, tournaments, and leagues that they've been playing in. And I'm also really excited to see the growth in our content creation team, because that's, when we first started the organization, that's sort of where we started to want to build our basis and our foundation. And, I'm really excited. I know we have a really good group of content creators under our team. I know a lot of them personally, pretty much all of them. So I'm really excited to see what they're able to build while I am gone, and hopefully I can come back and help them continue to build. Well, I know for a fact that Pathos GG management and ownership is starting to look into a couple of other esports to see if we can kind of start a couple of extra branches. I'm really excited about that because I personally don't know a lot about other esports, but we're taking the time to learn about them and reach out to people and see what we can figure out and see if we can make something work. And I'm also really excited for stuff like what I'm a part of right now, what his interview is a part of right now. I know Jacob has a lot of really big plans for our content creation, so I'm really excited to see what that builds into, and I hope you guys keep an eye out for it too, because it's going to be good.
My name is Tanner Smith. Go by Tales of Tanner on Twitch and YouTube and all my other platforms and everything. I'm currently 22 years old, and I am a Twitch streamer / YouTuber, content creator, if you will, for Pathos. I would say, if I was to directly line up one person that actually I guess gave me the idea or anything to like start streaming and everything, it was definitely like the first person I really watched was Summit, believe it or not. Like he was one of the grandfathers of Twitch, and I remember watching him all the time doing like H1Z1 stuff and everything like that. Obviously like the Optic crew, all of them doing the Scuff House and everything like that. Obviously like a lot of big influence from people my age and everything, watching them do a lot of that stuff. And I guess that's like a lot of big passion for me, was like I want to be a content creator. I want to do what they're doing. And I don't know, like ever since I was out of high school, I was like, this, I'm invested. I want to be doing this. Like for sure, I want to be able to have a group of people in my house that has, you know, a whole thing. And I don't know. It was just, I guess, a lot of inspiration from those guys and just a lot of my friends and everyone. Like I was always a pretty outgoing person in high school and everything. And I don't know, I just think content creations, that's my home for sure. So yeah, right now, I am a variety streamer, and that's like actually like one thing that I focus on a lot is the variety of games that we play. Like there's never really one set time. There's a lot of games that we play a lot of, but there's not really like one set game that I'm like, okay, let's stream this. However, though, right now lately we do stream a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's been like really popping in the community lately, and it's been growing a lot. So we're getting in on that. Whenever the MLB season's in, and there's a lot of good draw behind MLB, we're always grinding MLB. Especially this year, I'm going to be posting a lot of MLB content, and like that's going to be actually like one of the main things on my channel is going to be MLB. For sure, like for sure MLB, like full on, like I'm a super MLB nerd. Love all the stats and everything like that. Call of Duty, a lot of shooters. We play a lot of shooters. Like that's what you will see primarily on the channel is shooters and MLB. That's like what I go with a lot. But we do venture on a lot of other things. Like we do a lot of RPGs. One of my favorite games is Fallout, so we do a lot of Fallout themed things. My YouTube channel has a Fallout like playthrough going live right now that we're actually concurrently trying to keep going. So yeah, we have a lot of different games, but like primarily shooters and RPGs and then MLB for the most part. So right now, like my biggest grind, I set this for Twitch, but this is actually like I set this also. I'm setting it for YouTube too, and it might seem like a high number, but my goal right now is 250 subs on YouTube by the end of this year. I mean, I don't know. I set expectations high, and that's what I expect to grow right now. I'm big on numbers, so like concurrent viewers, so people that are actually coming back, consistently watching, and really building a community. I'm very community based. I want people to like understand that like you can come into my stream, you can come into my channel, and like we're vibing, we're having a good time. I'm not that person that's gonna put on this fake like streamer mask, and I'm like a whole different personality inside or outside of who I am. Like that's the whole reason it's Tales of Tanner. Is, you know, I'm one person doing one thing just like everybody else, and it's like kind of the whole thing I'm going for is like I'm trying to prove to everybody that like you can be whoever you want to be as long as you're being what you want to be, and you can make it. You know, you can really have a good drive and a good passion. So right now, like what I expect and like what I kind of vision my channel being based around and like what I have in store is right now on Twitch. There is a Halo. We have a Halo Legendary playthrough, so we're playing through all the Halos on the hardest difficulty on co-op. Me and my friend Lincoln Stink, if you will, he goes by, and we are all about that. That's been really fun. We hit, like you said, we have the Fallout. That is a Fallout survival modded playthrough. That one's actually really fun too. So we're doing a full modded playthrough of Fallout 4. Bunch of different gun mods. It's extremely hard because some of those guns are just like one shots against you, and it makes it very immersive and like a really realistic survival experience. So I really like to plug that one. Check that one out. Those ones are good, like 30-minute videos. Kind of sit back, relax, just hang out. You know, eat your dinner too, something like that. I really enjoy those. Obviously, Fiance Friday. That's like my big one right now. Me and my fiance, every Friday we get together, we play some video games and hang out and just kind of really, that's one thing. She's a big part of my life. So I like to put her into my content creation and really make sure that people understand that, like, you know, I think it's a good mesh to have a relationship and what your dream or what your career is, and, you know, kind of collaborate it all. And I think that's like, that is the ticket to it, is accepting, you know, everything. So we have that going on the channel. And then I don't know, a lot of stuff. Like I said, MLB. So we're going to be doing a franchise style video. We're going to be doing a Road to the Show style video. And probably there's going to probably be 2 franchise videos fluctuating through the stream, probably like bi-weekly. You're going to be seeing one or the other, probably like once or twice a week, because I want to be uploading about 3 times a week. So Fiance Friday, Fallout plus MLBs. So We'll see. But a lot in store. Really excited. Vlogging is another thing that I want to be doing. My fiance is a photographer, so vlogging is not so far fetched from us. So the way that I see Pathos, I've talked to Peyton about this because I've known Peyton a long time. He's actually like one of the first people that we were like started competing. I'm the reason that I picked up Peyton and gave him his chance to start competing actually. And so we have a good friendship. We've known each other for the longest time, so it's pretty cool to be a part of something that like he's with. And so that was like the main draw that brought me in is he was telling me all these things about it, and you could see that he was passionate about it. He was telling me a lot about just his vision, and it's always good to see other people's visions kind of line up with what you see. I'm one of those people, I like to stay in one area and grow together and make a community. I'm not about just getting a bunch of views. I'm not about whatever money I'm going to be making. At the end of the day, I'm here because there's everybody else that's trying to do the same thing, and I want to meet and collaborate with other people, work with other people trying to do the same exact thing as I am. There's no other way around it. You can see, like I said, we'll bring up the Optic guys again. You can say every one of them, they're better whenever they're working together with each other. It's just that's how it is. It's how you work together. It's you got to be creative. You got to be willing to work. And I see Pathos doing that. You see all the time in our chat and our Discord, admins and everybody talking, trying to figure out, how this is better. And every time I've asked for something, even if it hasn't ended up becoming true or if it has become true, like they've taken time to genuinely care about like what I'm trying to do. And that matters. That shows good heart, good faith, good trust, and those are big things in an org. You're not just going to be a part of an org because you want to wear a cool jersey or you want to do something like that. And if you're a part of an org for that reason, you need to leave because you're not. You can buy any type of jersey you want without being a part of an org, but don't waste their time. They're not going to waste yours. It's a dual collection. You see so many times people hate on orgs and stuff because they're not happy with how that org's treating them, but at the same time they're not doing their job. You have to do the same things. You have to be willing to give and get at the same time, and sometimes you have to give a lot more than you get, and that's just how the payoff is. So I don't know. It's all how you perceive things and work together.
My name is Jacob or Capshots. I'm the head content of Pathos GG. What you guys just watched was like the first of many videos that I do want to make for Pathos. I kind of came up with Into the Myth, just trying to follow the same kind of thing as Pathos, kind of like something mythical and stuff like that. Kind of still trying to keep it simple as Into the Myth and everything. So this time I actually did want to get the COD players in here and stuff like that to share their part of how they've been doing in like scrims and stuff like that. But just timing didn't really work out that way, and I definitely wanted to push out this first video. So this is like the first episode, that I'm going to be producing for as far as Into the Myth. I do have a hell of a lot of ideas that I want to produce and everything like that for the channel, for Pathos and everything like that in the future. Like little shorts here that we're going to be putting on Twitter maybe, as well as probably doubling up and putting them on YouTube as well, just for like extra exposure, different fans, different viewers, stuff like that. This is gonna be something really cool. It's only gonna get better as it stands. Right now it may not be much, may not be, what Vision is or Vision, was, I should say. Now it's the process, which I got a lot of inspiration from, obviously, from the Vision videos, the process, 0 to 100, all these different videos and docu-series of like different teams and everything like that. I just think it's a really cool way to kind of get a behind-the-scenes look that you wouldn't normally get from a team. So I just kind of want to do that for this first one. Kind of introduce a couple people who are like some main names. Keep it in as simple as the owner Peyton Heller and Tanner, aka Tales of Tanner. Two really prominent names right now in Pathos. Which next episode and everything we'll get a little behind the scenes of some more people, like Filthy and like the other content creators and stuff like that, and hopefully as well get a little interview with some of the COD players or at least one of them. And then kind of show off their talent, what's been going on with them, I should say. Like for the future of Pathos, I'm just really excited to really go on this journey with them and everything like that, and then watch this team grow. Like I know it will. I think the owners and the social media managers and all like the head people in this team are going to be doing a lot of things that a lot of people aren't going to expect, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I've gotten some talks with Tommy and Joey Northern, just the rest of the team and everything like that, and I think the ideas that we're coming out with are going to be really, really cool. So without further ado, that was the first episode of Into the Myth. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's only going to get better. Pathos 2021, we're taking over.